Cinnamon is one of the most commonly used spices in the world. Indeed, our lives would be unimaginable without items like chai lattes, cinnamon rolls, and fireball whiskey. And what scented candle would be complete without that zesty yet soothing aroma?
As omnipresent as cinnamon has become, it was prized even more highly in the ancient world. The history of cinnamon spans across thousands of years and both hemispheres. But before we can begin to investigate cinnamon's rich cultural value, some botanical facts must be established.
Cinnamon, in general usage, refers to the pulverized bark of a tree from the genus Cinnamonum. Cinnamonum is composed of evergreen shrubs and trees of the family Lauraceae, or the laurel family. Laurels are characterized by their pinnate, simple.
Laurels are a family of considerable historical pedigree. Their namesake species, Laurus nobilis, or just laurel, was woven into wreaths that denoted high status in the classical world. They were first bestowed as a prize in the Olympic Games, held in honor of the god Zeus, and became to symbolize victory.
While this function has largely faded in modern society, bay leaves continue to be used as an herb in contemporary cooking. In the Americas, our perhaps most famous cousin is the avocado, whose oily flesh is the delight of millions of guacamole fans.
But back to cinnamonum. While many different species produce culinary-grade cinnamon, the two most famous are Cinnamonum verum, true cinnamon, and Cinnamonum cassia, Chinese cinnamon. Despite the name, most cinnamon consumed in the United States is in fact cassia. Both species are indigenous.
Though it later rose to prominence during the spice trade, cinnamon has been imported from its native range since 2000 BC. It was well known to the Egyptians, Israelites, and ancient Greeks, and prized by all as exotic, sensual, and royal.
It was evoked as an aphrodisiac by the Greek poet Sappho, and in the Song of Solomon from the Hebrew Bible, the husband describes his fiancée as an orchard of pomegranates with choice fruits, henna with nard plants, nard and saffron, calamus and cinnamon, with all the trees of frankincense.
The ancient Mediterranean knew of cinnamon through Eastern traders, and Europe continued to receive its cinnamon through these ancient roots until the Renaissance. With the rise of naval superpowers and transoceanic empires, cinnamon became more valuable than ever, as the spice was.
Sri Lanka, the home of Cinnamonum verum, was annexed by the Dutch in the 16th century, beginning a series of brutal conflicts between European colonial powers and native growers that ended in total British control in the 19th century. At this time, cinnamon began to be cultivated and shipped across the globe.
We continue to prize cinnamon for its many benefits, though it no longer ornaments the marriage bed, perfumes our incense, or masks the foulness of our rotting meat. Though it is known in the West mostly in sweet confections, in the Middle East, cinnamon is frequently taken with savory stews and teas.
However, its uses extend beyond the culinary. Since ancient times, cinnamon was used in traditional medicine, and it is currently under study for its effects on numerous digestive ailments. In addition, cinnamon appears to be a good natural cough medicine, and its anti-inflammatory properties.
Its pleasing aroma is also harnessed therapeutically, and it is a serviceable breath freshener. Despite this, cinnamon is now known to be toxic in high doses and may cause kidney and liver damage in cases of excessive consumption.
Thus concludes our journey into the heart of cinnamon. Across time and space, through jungles, deserts, and warfare, our humble Cinnamon Toast Crunch will never look quite the same.
That concludes our presentation. We hope that you enjoyed learning more about one of our favorite spices, and the next time that you indulge in a cinnamon roll, maybe you'll think a little more deeply.